Hi, everybody. David Essel here. Pandemic fatigue. Everyone is affected by it at some level. I'm going to talk a little bit today about the causes of it and some of the solutions of it. For the last 43 years in this world of personal growth as a counselor, master life coach, radio, TV host, and number one best-selling author. God, we do so many things, and we're here now just giving away this information about all of these different things we're going through during this pandemic. And pandemic fatigue has been with us for a long time. Not too many people talk about it as much as probably we do in our sessions because we have clients, whether it's via Skype or phone or in person, that are talking I'm just a little off. What's going on? As a matter of fact, this is one of the many topics we're going to cover in great detail in our brand new mental health and master life coach certification. You'll see information about it below. I'm going to do a short little tribute to this topic right now, but then join our 30-hour certification. Oh my God, you're going to be so well trained and how to help people move through all these issues we're talking about on this channel. So you can find out more about it below, but comment below when we're talking about pandemic fatigue. Give me your thoughts. If you have other ideas that have worked for you to overcome it, let the world know. Share these videos. Definitely sign up for this channel. We're giving all of this information away so that we can help people heal. So pandemic fatigue is exactly what it sounds like. But what creates it? Well, when our freedom is taken away, as it has been over the last couple of years, freedom of movement, freedom of travel, freedom of etc., that can create extreme fatigue. It'll create outrageous stress, which then leads to fatigue, right? When you're uncertain, maybe with your financial situation, if your job is going to still be intact, if you even have a job, that creates that stress, that creates the fatigue. In many surveys, 80% of couples say they're in their worst relationship ever. Their shape of their relationship has never been this bad. Well, when you're underneath that stress, that creates fatigue, right? Not being able to be out and active for so many years, especially some of the states like New York that were shut down so harshly. No gyms to go to, nothing like that you could participate in, bowling, skating rinks, etc. Everything is closed down, right? So when all of this is taken away from us and we're thrown off of our normal routine, that creates stress, which creates the pandemic fatigue. Now, how do we get around it? Number one, you've heard me probably say this a million times. If you've watched any of my videos on this, get off of all news. A lot of our fatigue is caused by sitting in front of the freaking television set or on your computer, reading articles, watching blogs, video blogs, watching news, watching interviews and podcasts and all this stuff, that can get us all riled up and all frustrated. So we say, number one, if you want to get out of your pandemic fatigue, is get out of this world. Listen, if something incredible that you're supposed to know happens, you'll find out from your neighbor or coworker or somebody. So don't worry, you're going to miss something on the news. But when you're that attached, and I have a lot of clients that are still addicted to the news and what's going on, and they have an opinion on everything, and they're creating their own pandemic fatigue. So number one is get off of that. Number two, social media. Really minimize what you're reading. That can drain you. If you have all positive stuff in your feed, not a problem. Not too many people do. So think about that. Get out and exercise. The exercise will start to create endorphins in the brain. Serotonin gets improved and released, and we can start to feel better just through walking 30 to 60 minutes a day, right? Pandemic fatigue is all about this. Now we go into self-care. If you can afford a massage, get a massage once a week, once a month, once every 2 months. That can help with it. I talked about exercise. Reading, uplifting information can take away our mind off of what's the craziness in this world. Volunteer when you're giving back to others. So do you see how many options there are? This is just the tip of the iceberg of what we're going to be teaching in our 30-hour certification. So read about it below, the Mental Health and Master Life Coach certification. I'm the only one that's doing the teaching. It's 30 hours of training with me. We do it one-on-one or in group settings. You can see all the information below. There's a link directly below, and you get a chance to make a part-time or a full-time income, and as importantly, help this world to heal. That's all we're trying to do, is get all this information out there. So what you're listening to right now and watching right now is a portion of what you're going to learn when you go through it. I had someone the other day that's going to be taking the certification, and she said, I'm signing up for me. I'm not even going to become a coach. I need this information for me. And it's true. We all need it. So go below, read it, comment, go to our site, sign up for the certification. Let's make a difference. I'm David Essel. Have a great day.